Welcome to the Principals Masterclass. I'm Tracy McCaskill and I'm going to share with you in this short presentation what it is you can expect your teachers to learn about and engage with in the series of workshops that have been planned. It is useful to remind ourselves of the design of the Australian curriculum. We know that it's three-dimensional. At its centre are the 8 learning areas. The 2 other dimensions are general capabilities and cross-curriculum priorities. There are 7 general capabilities in the Australian curriculum. Collectively, they comprise an integrated set of knowledge, skills, behaviours and dispositions that we believe our young people need to successfully work and live in the 21st century. They're part of a broader international trend. Elsewhere, they're termed 21st century skills or soft skills. The commonality is that the set of skills that are being promoted as 21st century are those that are required for students to live in an ever-changing and dynamic world. For some students, they will have several careers, not jobs, careers. These sets of skills enable students to transfer their skills and have the resilience and adaptability to live in a world where we're unsure of what tomorrow looks like. The cross-curriculum priorities, on the other hand, are uniquely Australian. They've been designed specifically to locate our young people in both time and place. For example, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Histories and Cultures priority provides students with a deep understanding of Australia's enduring past and the strong connection that our First Peoples have with country. Asia and Australia's engagement with Asia locates our young people in place. It provides them with a deep appreciation of where they are in the world and the extensive engagement we have with our nearest neighbours. And finally, sustainability gives students the stewardship or the understanding to take control and shape our future. The third dimension of the Australian curriculum, and the most important, is the learning areas. There are 8 learning areas in the Australian curriculum, which represent 33 different subjects in years 7 to 10. If taught well, the learning areas embed the general capabilities and the cross-curriculum priorities. The purpose of this workshop is to actually give teachers an entry point to better understand the subjects they teach and to simplify their planning to improve student learning. So how do we navigate the Australian curriculum? Because it was developed iteratively, different subjects have different sets of terminology. How do teachers find a way through this quagmire? When unpacking the Australian curriculum, it's important to understand that there are 2 essential elements: the content descriptions and the learning area achievement standards. Content descriptions are preceded by the implicit STEM students will be taught. Learning area achievement standards are preceded by the implicit STEM students will. Therefore, content descriptions describe what teachers will teach, and achievement standards describe what students will learn. The rest of the curriculum, the quagmire of words you saw in the previous slide, describe the context, the subject context, the learning area context, the curriculum context, and the teaching context. Therefore, when teachers plan using the Australian curriculum, it's essential that they understand that the curriculum is written for them to develop programs for teaching, defined by the content descriptions, and learning, defined by the achievement standard. Because of its comprehensive nature and a general lack of understanding of what aspects of the Australian curriculum are essential, significant criticism has been levelled at the curriculum. In this particular example, it shows that the curriculum has been criticised as promoting a checklist mentality, whereby teachers feel that they need to tick off content requirements for their year level. It is the case that for many teachers, the planning process begins with the content descriptions. As dedicated individuals, they feel compelled to actually tick off the content requirements of a course. The purpose of these workshops is to redirect teachers' attention to what really matters, that is student learning. This comic strip shows that some teachers too often fall into the trap of focusing on teaching rather than learning.